Good morning, class.
Good morning, teacher.
Morning.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning. Okay, thank you. Please be ready for the attendance. Okay, please, let's go. Ibarra.
Good morning, present.
Okay, thank you. Bamonde. Accent. Cody Reyes.
Good morning, present.
Good morning. Daniela Martillo.
Good morning, present.
Good morning. Daniel Dean.
Present.
Okay, Danny, good morning. Denis Robalino.
Good morning, Mr. Present.
Good morning. Diego Kisingo.
Good morning, teacher present.
Good morning. Eli Romero. Eli Romero. Giovanca Vargas.
Present, teacher.
Good morning. Okay. Heidi Garofalo. Heidi Garofalo. Accent. Kenia Kichimbo.
Present, teacher.
Okay.
Good morning, present.
Good morning. Good morning. Kerly Zambrano. Kerly Zambrano. Kevin Suarez. Mr. Pesantes.
Present, teacher Kevin Suarez.
Please. Okay.
Present, teacher Kevin.
Kevin, please turn on your camera. Turn on your camera, please. Remember. Okay. Kevin Suarez. Turn on your camera, please. Cristel Pesantes.
Good morning, present.
Good morning. Leslie Manrique. Leslie
Good morning, present.
Good morning. Marino Cantos.
Good morning, present, Mr.
Good morning. Matias Alvarez. Sorry. Matias Alvarez. Axel. Michael Atariwana.
Present, teacher. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Mónica Fuentes.
Good morning, present.
Good morning, Natalie Tutibé.
Good morning, present.
Good morning, Salomé Ronquillo.
Good morning, present.
Good morning, Scarlett Berbenuil.
Present, teacher.
Good morning, Silvia Ponce.
Present, teacher.
María Valareso.
Present.
Good morning. Okay, thank you. I'm going to call you, please, I'm going to call those students that didn't answer. So, Cesar Bamonde, Eli Romero, Heidi Garofalo, Kerly Zambrano, and Matias Alvarez. Okay, thank you, guys. Please pay attention because actually in 12 minutes, the quiz is from Unit 1B, sorry, for Unit 6B are going to be available for you. So please pay attention. I'm going to share the screen in order to explain what you have to do. Got it? But before of this, so please pay attention because we are going to make a little review what you have or what you learned on unit number 6B. Okay, 6B. This is important because actually all the activities related to 6B refer to the third singular person and refer about morning person, that these activities we are going to do after the quizzes. So in this part, you learn the vocabulary related about those activities that you have to do or you usually do in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, Then we practice the rhythm. After that, I explain the use of adverb frequency. And don't forget that when you use an adverb frequency, remember that the adverb frequency are between, the adverb frequencies, in this case, they are between the subject and the verb. So I always have breakfast in the morning. I always have a cup of coffee in the morning. So that means it's not, you are not going to say, oh, I have coffee never. No, it doesn't cover. It's between the subject and the verb. I never have cup of coffee in the morning. Remember, always, usually, sometimes, and never. Then, don't forget when you use adverb frequency, like never, sometimes, always, or usually, if you are going to apply third singular person, remember to use the S. So he never eats meat. Got it? And finally, you are going to practice, or we are going to do an activity related about connectors or adverb frequency. So that's mean in order to connect ideas. Don't forget when you say about, and about refer for time. Then it's a linker. So that means you continue the idea. I often is an adverb frequency. That means I often stay in hotel. After work, remember, so that means something that you usually do. You got it? And then after or before. After and before. And finally, so that means when you refer until, that means you refer for a specific time. So that means I watch TV or I play video games until 11 p.m. Then I go to sleep. Is it clear? Yeah? Perfect.
Yes,
Okay, good. But in the following one, remember, sorry. For these activities, you are going to do number 7. Yeah, number 1C. Number 2, that is 4A. The next is 1A, grammar bank. The next 1B. The next is about 5E. And this one is a writing. This writing is available until midnight. The writing is only available. So that's means it's not necessary to complete in this moment. You can do later, right? But what about the activities? Well, pay attention. In the first activity is about 6B. So you are going to, according to the adverb frequency, choose the right one. According to the adverb frequency, choose the correct one. That's the first activities, right? So match the sentences from 1 to 4, from 1A to D. Decide which one. Got it? Okay. And then you are going to choose here. The next one, order the words to make sentences. For example, you say, husband goes my dad to sometime Jeep. What is the first one? Who's the subject? Hello?
husband.
Yeah, but I remember you have a possessive.
My
My, but don't forget,
husband.
yeah, but don't forget that my use capital letter. Remember, capital letter. My husband, what is a pair of frequency?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, and what is the verb?
Goes.
So my husband sometimes goes, what is the place? What is the final place?
To gym.
To gym or to the gym? That's correct. What is the correct one? Scarlett, what is the correct sentence for number 1?
My husband sometimes goes to the gym.
Exactly. And don't forget the period is at the end. In the next one, you are going to complete the sentences in the present simple, use the verb from the list and a verb in brackets. For example, you say, he eat meat for lunch. The adverb is never. And you know, for me, according to do, drink, eat, finish, get, go, have, speak, or watch, you have to use correctly. He never eat. No, he is never. He never eats meat for lunch. Got it? In the next one, you are going to drop what is the correct? Often, after, about, then, until, before, and apply to this conversation. For example, I get up at 7. What is the next one? I get up at 7. So what is the next? What is the linker to connect to the next idea for you? I get up 7. I have breakfast. What is the connector? Or that better frequency that you consider? You need to apply.
O'clock.
No.
No.
Remember, so you have to draw often, after, about, then, until, and before. So you have to use a connector or you have to use a better frequency in order to connect ideas. What is the correct one? I get up at 7. It's a connector. I have breakfast. Got it? This writing is, you have to complete at night. That's all, guys. Thank you. Do you have any question? No. Okay, good. Let's go, please. Okay, let me stop this one. Okay, I hope you do well your quizzes. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, we have 4 minutes. We have 4 minutes, please remember. Okay, for today morning, so that's mean, what do we have for today? Well, that's mean today we are going to complete the first activity is a quiz time for 6B. Then we are going to introduce to the unit 7A with the topic 3 times. And we are going to work in the grammar, word order in questions, pronunciations, speaking and writing. And the question for today is, what do you do in your free times? And remember, I'm sorry, after this, we have a speaking activity. Remember, what is this? So you say, are you a morning person? This is the activity for this morning. Okay, be ready. Sorry, wait. Okay. Guys, do you have any questions? Do you have any questions? Nobody? No? Okay. Let's go. Okay. Leslie Manrique, please turn on your camera. Cody Reyes, Kevin Suarez. Remember, if you don't turn on your camera, it's similar that you are asking. Remember, turn on your camera. Okay. Thank you, Cody. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Okay, guys, thank you. Well, I have a couple minutes. Michael, who was the person that you interviewed, Michael? Who did you interview last weekend?
Gori.
Boris. Can you tell me, Boris, what is his last name?
Last name?
Yeah, what is Boris' last name?
Reyes.
Boris is here. Boris.
Sí.
Boris. Who's Boris? Michael, who's Boris?
Is a student.
Yeah, but who's Boris? I don't know who's Boris. I'm confused. Okay, tell me. We are going to talk later about Boris, right? Michael, be ready. Sylvia, who did you talk to about morning person?
Mónica Daniela.
Monica, can you tell me, is Monica a morning person? And tell me why.
Yes, she is a morning person because she usually get up 8 o'clock in the morning.
At 8 o'clock in the morning, okay. She's a hurry person.
She sometimes need to hurry in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's okay. That's okay. Thank you. Thank you, Sylvia. Scarlett, who do you talk to about morning person?
Is
Okay.
Kenya Kichimbo.
Kenya. Oh my goodness, Kenya. Okay, okay. Okay, so we are going to talk later, Scarlett, in order to continue talking about it. Okay, guys, quizzes are available. Please tell me, refresh your activities and tell me if they are available for you.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Please remember to complete. You have 20 minutes.
Time do you usually get up? I get up at 6.
Salome.
Do you have a shower or a bath in the morning?
Okay, thank you. 20 minutes, please. Don't turn on your microphone, please. Matthias, there are some activities available for you, but you have only 9 minutes, please. Hey guys, you have 7 minutes. 7 minutes and time's over.
Teacher. Teacher, good morning.
Hello, Kevin. Yes, tell me. Morning. Kevin.
Teacher,
Yeah,
I can't turn the camera. The working is not.
could you repeat again and be close to your microphone because actually it's not clear. All right, please. Right. Kevin Suarez, please. Can you write the chat in order to know what about you? What do you have any questions? Guys, 2 minutes and time's over. 2 minutes. Kenya, if there aren't any others, I mean they are 5, but remember the writing is available until midnight. It's not necessary to complete right now. Okay? Okay, guys, time's up. Time's over. I mean, that's okay. Okay, guys, thank you. The activities are really, well, they were really easy, right? So you in the first one, you have to complete or choose the best one. In the second, you have to scramble the word, etc. So that's mean that those activities, right? Those particles, those activities are really easy. Okay, excuse me. And before go to the unit number 7A, I have a couple questions for you, please. Salome, who do you ask? Who do you interview about if the person is a morning person? Who do you interview?
I interview my classmate Crystal Pesantes.
Crystal Pesante. Oh, Crystal, thank you. Salome, can you tell me, according to her answer, you analyze the context, is she a morning person or not?
No, she doesn't.
She isn't. Why not?
She isn't. Because she get up at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock?
Yeah.
Does she work? Does she work?
No.
Oh, yeah, that is the reason. Okay. No more?
She usually shower every morning. She have breakfast every morning and at house. Her breakfast.
She isn't a hurry person.
No.
Of course not.
Mhm.
Thank you, Salome. I really appreciate. Thank you. Okay, Maria Valerizo, who did you interview about a morning person?
Excuse me.
Who did you interview about morning person questions? The,
Denise Robalino.
oh, really? Denise? Where is Denise? Denise is here. Oh, hello, Denise. Good morning. Oh, Maria, can you tell me in your own words, what about Denise? Is Denise a morning person and why?
Yes, she is morning because yes, sería, yes, she like mornings because they are very activities.
Okay. What time does she get up? What time does she get up?
7 o'clock.
She gets up at 7 o'clock. Okay. Is Denise a hurry person?
No, she isn't.
Does she work? Does Denise work?
No.
No. Okay, thank you, Maria Valeria. I really appreciate it. Okay, Monica Fuente, who did you interview about the question, are you a morning person?
My interview is Silvia Ponce,
Oh, Sylvia. Okay.
and she doesn't a morning person.
She isn't a morning person.
She isn't a
Okay.
morning person.
Can you tell me two features about why you consider she isn't a morning person? Two characteristics.
Get up 7 o'clock.
She gets up. Remember, apply the rule. She gets up at 7
She
o'clock.
gets up at 7 o'clock.
Is, is she a morning person? Is she a hurry person? Sorry.
No, she don't.
Can you remember me, please, what time does she wake up?
Get up. I usually 10 o'clock.
She usually gets
She
up,
usually get up.
gets up
Gets up
at
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Sylvia, really? You wake up at 10 o'clock?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, you don't work it. Okay, thank you, really, thank you. Hey, Crystal, good morning. One more time. And
Good
can you tell
morning.
me, who did you interview last weekend about the activities? Are you a morning person?
I'm sorry. No.
Who did you interview with a question about, are you a morning person? Who's your classmate name?
Es Salomé Ronquillo.
Salome. Okay, tell me, according her answers, and you analyze the information, can you tell me, is she considered a morning person?
She's not a morning person.
Why not?
Usually she gets up at 9 o'clock.
She usually gets up at 9 o'clock. Remember that better frequency is between the subject and the verb. At least in this moment, we are applying this form. Very good. Okay, what else? No more? Okay, don't worry, Krista. Don't worry. Okay, Scarlett, can you share the information that you got about your friends? If this person is considered a morning person, yes or no? And can you provide his or her name, please?
Is Heidi. Kenya, sorry.
Kenya. And tell
Kenya.
me, is she a morning person?
No, she isn't.
Why not?
Because she usually gets up 9 o'clock.
At 9 o'clock, really?
Yes.
Does she work?
No, she works.
She doesn't. No, she doesn't. Okay, good. Okay, Miss Cody, good morning.
Good morning, Mr.
Cody, who did you interview with the questions? Are you a morning person?
I interviewed to Michael.
Oh, Michael, can you tell me something about him?
I think that he is not a morning person because he gets up at 10 a.m.
Oh my
Because-
goodness.
Yes, he goes to the work at noon,
Oh.
so he has a shower because he doesn't need to hurry in the morning.
Okay, that is a reason why he is in a hurry. Okay, he is in a hurry person. Very good, Cody. Great speech. I like it. I like it. Okay, guys, thank you. To the rest of the class, we continue at the end asking about, is your friend, is your classmate a morning person? Very good. Great job. Congratulations, guys. I really, well, I was fascinated. I was fascinated because yesterday when I was watching your videos in Fleet, you have improved a lot of. Nowadays, you feel confidence and you don't struggle with words. And this is something amazing for me and for you guys, because I notice that we are working hard every day. Well, what about for this morning? Let me share the screen and please pay attention. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. What do you do in your free time? What kind of activities? What kind of leisure activities do you do in your free time? Volunteer, please. Open your microphone and tell me, what do you do in your free time? Somebody asked me the question in order to give an example. Somebody asked me a question, Mr. Rodriguez, what do you do in your free time?
Mr. Rodriguez, what do you do in the free time?
Oh, in my free time, I have an special moment in my life because I'm a pro gamer. So I love playing video games. But I only have one in specific. And this is my favorite leisure that I do in my free times. Got it? I watch TV, but I love playing video games. Matthias, you love playing video games, that's right?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, I know it because actually in the video you share that information about your console, your the smart TV. They were amazing, right? And the video. Okay, thank you, Matthias. Okay, guys, what do you do in your free time? Volunteer, please open your microphone and share about your favorite leisure activities.
In my free time, I take dance classes.
Oh, great. Very good, Denise. Daniela, what do you do in your free time?
In my free time, to listen to the music.
I listen to music.
Yeah.
Great. What kind of music do you like, Daniela? What kind of music do you listen?
I don't specific.
Excuse me?
I don't know specific. I like the varied music.
Oh, you have different kind of
Yes.
taste of music. Oh, that's great. Diego, what do you do in your free time?
and watch TV and play video games and sleep. I don't know.
Oh, you're a sleeping boy. You're a
Yes.
sleeping boy. Okay, good. Cody, what do you do in your free time? What are your favorite leisure activities?
In my free time, I go out with my family to cinema or restaurants.
Great. This is great. Excellent, Cody. Salome, what do you do in your free time?
Well, I hear music and watch TV. Sometimes I watch movies with my mom, and I don't know. Well, maybe I don't know.
You have a lot of activities.
Yeah.
Good. Great. Okay. Excellent, guys. Excellent. Okay, it's time for boy. Mr. Michael, what do you do in your free time?
Mr. In my free time, I go to the gym. I go to the cinema with my girlfriends.
Oh,
So
great.
I have a lot of sport to practice in my free
Great.
time.
That's just great.
Because I have 2 days free in my works. I need to have the free time. Well,
Great. I think so. I think so. This is great. It's a great idea, right? To spur the time, to share the time with the lovely person that you have in a family, like Cody say, where in my free times, I really enjoy going out with my family, maybe to a restaurant, maybe to a cinema. This is great. Scarlett, what do you do in your free time?
In my free time, I go to my house uncle
Oh, great.
and I cook cake. I go to the gym.
To the gym, really? Yeah. Great.
Yeah.
It's not customary for ladies go to the gym, but actually maybe, yeah. That's just great. Congratulations. Marino, what do you do in your free time?
Well, in my free time, I like spending time with my family. I enjoy get out with them. With my child, I have a child. And I like also watching a match of soccer.
Oh, great. That's just great. Marino, I enjoy getting up. I enjoy getting up. I enjoy working hard.
Working
I
hard.
enjoy watching movies. I enjoy listening to music. So after enjoy, you must use get, right? Remember.
Okay.
Excellent, excellent answer, Marino. Just remember, I want to support your knowledge in class, right? Great. Okay, guys, thank you. Thank you, guys. And now, please, that's the moment that you are going to start the unit number 7. Pay attention, please. Pay attention. Okay, this is the unit number 7, but before of this, we start. What is the topic? Marino, could you help me? Marino, what about the topic for unit number 7A? What is the topic? What is the heading? What is the heading? Can you read it?
The hearing is, what do you do in your free time?
Excellent, Marino. What do you do in your free time? Okay, so that's me in this part, so we are going to learn a lot of things. But before of this, please pay attention. I told you, that's me in this one. We are going to, well, actually, we are going to start the unit number 7A with the free time topic, the vocabulary, and the grammar. We are going to work about word order in question, pronunciation, and the question for today is, what do you do in your free time? Okay, guys. Excuse me. What is the most popular sport in Ecuador? What is the most popular sport in Ecuador?
Football.
Football. Yeah, football is the main sport in Ecuador. And what is the main sport in the United States? Is soccer?
Basketball.
Soccer player? I don't think so. What is the main sport in the United States?
Basketball.
Exactly. Basketball is considered the main sport in the United States, right? But that means football, soccer is not the only sport in the world. So in the world, we have a lot of sport that is important to identify. And this morning, we are going to practice, or we are going to learn about these different sports that are really popular worldwide. For example, what is the first one? What about the letter C? What is this sport? This is archery. Everybody repeat, archery. What is this sport?
Archery.
Archery. Okay, then we have the second, letter B. What is the letter B? Hello,
Ice
please.
hockey.
Ice hockey.
Ice hockey? Hockey. Ice hockey. Okay, that's me, the following one, the letter E. What is this? Letter E, what about this sport?
Table tennis.
Table tennis, but actually in Ecuador is more common to call
Ping pong.
ping pong, that's right. Okay, what about this man, this sport that have a ball in his hand?
Handball.
Yeah, this is correct, but the pronunciation is not handball, handball, handball. One more time, Cody.
Handball.
Exactly. And the last one, this man, that's a different kind of ball, catching him close to him and run half fast. What is this sport?
Rugby.
Rugby. Rugby. Got it? So rugby is really popular in other countries. In the United States, people play rugby too. Got it? In Ecuador, it's not customary to play this sport. It's not popular. What is the main sport in Ecuador? Soccer. You say soccer. What is the second sport that people play in Ecuador? I think, remember. What are these? What is the second? Baseball?
I think can be volleyball.
Volleyball, yeah. Volleyball and is shared with the basketball. People, a lot of people play basketball and volleyball. Thank you, Marino. Okay, guys, thank you. Remember, soccer is not the only sport that we practice. Exists a lot of sport worldwide, right? So that means this is archery, ice hockey, table tennis or ping pong. This is handball, and this is rugby. Got it? Okay. Have a look to the following information, guys. Have you heard about, and pay attention, please. Pay attention because actually that information is related about word order in questions. Word order in question. Pay attention, please. Word order in questions. Okay, have a look to this information, guys. We are going to start working about this one. Okay, sorry, wait a minute. Okay, Sylvia, can you read, please, this small paragraph about Veronica Cuadrado?
Yeah, Veronica Cuadrado is from Santander. I don't know. Santander.
Yeah,
Santander. But she lives in Denmark. She is a professional handball player. She plays for the Danish club Randers, and she has a Olympic bronze medal.
Okay, thank you, Sylvia. Cory, can you read again, please?
Veronica Cuadrado is from Santander, but she lives in Denmark. She's a professional handball player. She plays for the Danish club Randers, and she has an Olympic bronze medal.
Okay. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I made a mistake because it's Denmark. Denmark. Got it? Okay. So Veronica Cuadrado, if you look carefully, who's the subject in this small paragraph? Who's the subject, guys? Please
Veronica.
identify. Excuse me?
Veronica.
Veronica Cuadrado. Got it? So, okay. I'm going to ask the first question. Where is Veronica Cuadrado from? Number one. This is my question. Where is Veronica? Sorry, Veronica. I'm sorry, Veronica. Pay attention about the apostrophe in Veronica. I'm sorry, this is really important because when you are going to apply the activities or when you are going to do the activity in the ADI, take care because Veronica's apostrophe is different, right? Veronica, my goodness. Pay attention. Actually, my computer has a problem with it. That is the reason why I use this corrector. Okay, Veronica, 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 Veronica. Let me apply this one. No, sorry, wait a minute. No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know what I mean, right? Veronica. That is really necessary. Okay, that's better. Veronica. That's right. So pay attention about this. So where is Veronica from? Well, I told you before that exists two kinds of questions. Yes, no question, or in this case, information question. So what do you have to do here? For example, if you look carefully, I use the verb to be because this information refers for a specific information in a country. Scarlett, where is Veronica from?
She's from Santander.
Yeah, pay attention about this answer. So you say she's from Santander. Okay, she's from Santander. Tell me, when you use from, you refer for the city or the country?
The country?
Yeah, and where is located Santander? In
a city.
Spain. So the correct answer, where is Veronica from? She's from Spain. Do not confuse if you ask the question, what city, town does Veronica? Okay, so sorry, do not make the same mistake, Veronica. Okay, I say, pay attention, please, wait a minute. Okay, no problem. Okay, look, I say, where city town does Veronica? Veronica, what city town does Veronica come from? That's the difference. What city town does Veronica come from? Oh, she comes from Santander. That is different. Remember, so when you ask for from, you are looking for the country, right? Is that country? Where is Veronica from? She's from Spain. The most important is to identify that when you use where is for a country, it's a place. Where is Veronica from? Oh, she's from Spain. What city town does she come from? Ah, she comes from Santander. Is it clear? Question number one. Okay, pay attention about this. Let's go for the next one. Diego. Where is Veronica from?
She's from Spain.
That's correct. And tell me, what does she do? What does she do?
She's a professional handball player.
Exactly. She's a professional handball player. Got it? Okay. And tell me, thank you, Diego. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wait a minute. Okay. Have a look. Let's go. Dani Holguín. Dani, who's Verónica Cuadrado? Dani, who's Verónica Cuadrado?
I'm from Santander.
Who's Verónica Cuadrado? It's not for the location. The question say, who's Verónica Cuadrado? Give me a description about her. Because actually, it's not necessary to say, oh, excuse me, who's the teacher? Ah, he's Mr. Rodriguez. And who's he? Who's Mr. Rodriguez? He's the teacher. Got it? Salome, who's Verónica Cuadrado?
She is a handball player.
She's a professional handball player. Good. Daniela, what city town does Verónica Cuadrado come from?
Veronica Cuadrado from Santander.
Exactly. She's come from Santander. Got it? Thank you, Daniela. Silvia, and tell me about Verónica Cuadrado.
Okay, she is a professional handball player. She plays for the tennis club
Randers. Yeah, that's correct.
Randers. And she's an Olympic medal.
She got.
Yeah.
She got. Hey, great, very good, Silvia. Excellent. Silvia, look all the information about Verónica Cuadrado. Okay. Please pay attention because actually we are going to start with that information related about yes, no question and information question. Okay. Pay attention, please. Okay, have a look to this information. Let's go. Question order, word order in question. Have a look to this information. I say, look. Okay. I say my best friend. My best friend, Mayra. My best friend, Mayra, goes to the library. My best friend, Mayra, goes to the library. Yes. To borrow some books. Yes, so my best friend Mayra goes to the library to borrow some books, to read them at home. Every Tuesday. Okay. Matthias, read one more time my sentences about my best friend.
My best friend Mariam goes to the library to borrow some books to read them on every Tuesday.
That's correct. Thank you. And we are going to start asking about, or it's important to identify. When you say word order in question, remember, it's important to identify that we have an order. That's the WH. That's the auxiliary. That's the subject. Guys, this is important. And that's the most important, the verb. But the verb is in base form. In base form. Remember, base form. And you are going to identify this one because you have some elements very important at the moment to identify the information question. First of all, when you refer for WH question, that means you are going to use the most used. What? Got it? You are going to use where. You are going to use when. You are going to use why. And you're going to use how. Got it? But when you use them, well, this is important because actually maybe you say, Mr. But I'm confused because I don't know how to use this. So you use the W equation when you refer for things. Got it? What about where? Somebody tell me when you use where to describe what? To identify what?
Place.
Exactly. To recognize places. And what about when? When you use the W equation when?
Moment.
You use for time. Diego, for time, that's correct. And when you use why, that is important. You use this for reasons. For reason. And when you say how, well, exists that you can use this for quantity. Normally, we apply this for quantity. Remember, those WH are necessary at the moment to ask for longer answer. For longer answer. That means when you want to give more specific information. Okay? Okay. We are going to identify the most important. For example, and you say, my best friend, Mayra, goes to the library. To the library, excuse me, to the library refer things, places, time, resource or quantity. Somebody tell me. To the library refer.
Places.
Exactly. Places. Okay, if I say Mayra, what about this? Mayra refer for, or what kind of W equation can I use to identify Mayra? Excuse me, that's correct. So that means one of the most important in English that you can remember is who. Who is very important to identify people's name. Remember, who. Who refer for people. That is really easy. Okay. What about them? What about them? Then it's okay. To borrow some books. Excuse me, you say borrow some, to borrow some books. What about this? What kind of W equation can I apply to identify information that you consider necessary to mention?
Reason.
Exactly, for reason. Oh, why do you go to the university? To study, to get a degree. Why do you go to the market? Oh, to buy some food, etc. Okay. Every Tuesday, excuse me, what about every Tuesday? What is the reason? What is the WH?
Time.
Exactly. So every sentence, in every sentences, if you analyze correctly, you can apply the WH necessary to identify some information. For example, we are going to start about Mayra. Remember, this is the structure, WH, auxiliary, subject, and verb. For example, Mayra, what is the WH to identify people's name?
Who?
Okay, so you say who, excuse me, who is my best friend? Mister, you say the auxiliary, yeah? The verb to be is the verb, but it's auxiliary too. Why? Because when you use the verb to be in a question, remember, you used to give description. Because at the moment to use the verb to be, you are going to use a verb, an action, automatically. You are going to use present continuous. And those questions are not for present continuous. They are useful to identify in simple present question. Okay, who's my best friend? What is the answer? Who's my best friend?
She's Mayra.
She is Mayra. That's correct. She is Mayra. That's the answer for this question. She is Mayra. Okay, next one. Ask the question related to the places. Apply the structure. For places, what is the WH?
Where?
Where? Okay, for places, you say to the library. If you say who's Mayra to the library, is incorrect. Because in this context, you are not going to use the verb to be. You are going to use an auxiliary does. Where does? Because actually the action is go. If you use a regular or irregular verb, never use a verb to be. The verb to be is for location. Yeah? So that's mean, where does? I use the WH, the auxiliary, and what is the who's the subject? Who's the subject? And
Mayra.
Where does Mayra, remember, WH, auxiliary, subject, where does Mayra, the verb in base 4, what is the verb?
Go.
Okay, is it possible to use goes? You say goes. No. Remember, when you have an auxiliary, the verb is in base 4, base 4. So that's mean go. Where does Mayra go? Where? Every Tuesday. Oh, where does Mayra go every Tuesday? So I apply correctly the information. Where is the auxiliary? Does, sorry, that where is the WH, does is the auxiliary, Mayra is the subject, and the verb is go. You can apply a complement in order to be more specific. That's mean every Tuesday, right? Next, remember, auxiliary is necessary. Where does Mayra go every Tuesday? Oh, what is the answer? What is the answer? Matthias, what is the answer? Where does Mayra go every Tuesday?
Sorry, teacher, I don't know.
Yeah, but what is the answer if I ask you, where does Mayra go every Tuesday?
When?
Where? I'm asking for the place. Remember, where?
When?
Where?
Where?
Where does Mayra go every Tuesday? Okay, somebody tell me. Where does Mayra go every Tuesday?
he goes to the library.
Yeah, he goes to
She,
the
it's she, not he.
oh, so sorry. Very good. Excellent. So that's mean you pay attention. Good. She goes to the library. Okay, it's not necessary to complete with every Tuesday. No, she goes to the library. Got it? She goes to the library. Okay. Better. Okay. She goes to the library. Don't forget that when you use does, the verb is in base form. But in the answer, the verb is conjugated. We all, yes. Okay, let's go for the reasons. What is the reason? Somebody asked me the question with the reason. Leslie Manrique, what is the question with for reason? What is the WA for reason? Okay, what is the WH in order to apply a question for a reason?
Why?
Excellent. Why? What is the next?
Does.
Why does the subject?
Mayra.
Mayra. Why does Mayra? What is the verb?
Go to the library.
To the library. Excellent. Why does Mayra go to the library? Why does Mayra go to the library? Every Tuesday. Okay. What is the possible answer? Please, somebody help me. Why does Mayra go to the library every Tuesday?
She goes to borrow some books.
Exactly. She goes to the library to borrow some books. Okay. To read at home. Okay, so that's mean I use to identify people who. That's correct. I use who. For places, I use where. Sorry. Where. For reasons, I use why. And tell me, to identify the time. Somebody help me about the time. How can I ask the question for time? Let's go. Maria Valareso, what is the WH for time? What's the WH when I want to know the time or the day?
When?
Exactly. So when, auxiliary. Auxiliary. When, please, it's important to apply correctly this structure. What is the structure? When?
Does.
Okay, when does subject? Subject.
Mayra.
When does Mayra?
Mayra.
Uh-huh. What is the verb? What is the verb?
Go to the library.
Okay, go. So when does Mayra go to the library? That's the correct. And you can say she goes to the library, okay, every Tuesday. So that's me. That's the correct answer. She goes every Tuesday. Mister, if I say she goes every Tuesday, this is correct. If you want to be more specific, oh, she goes to the library every Tuesday. Both are covered. Got it? Hello? That's it clear? Hello, is it clear? Remember, I use the auxiliary does because all the time I refer for my best friend, who's in singular, not in plural, right? So I use the auxiliary does. The subject, Mayra. Mister, I could use, for example, where does she go every Tuesday? Yeah. But at least in the first question, introduce the subject. If you are going to ask question to the same person, introduce a subject pronoun. That's not difficult, right? Okay, are you ready? This is my first explanation about word ordering question. But what about, Mr., if I use, for example, you can ask yes, no questions. Okay, for yes, no question is simple. Because actually at the moment to yes, no question, you are not going to apply a W equation. Just introduce in the structure use, sorry. In the structure use only auxiliary, subject, and the verb. And this verb is a base form. It's not difficult. Mister, what is base form? So base form refer when you apply the verb. For example, study, right? Why I explain this one? Because you can use to in infinitive. But what is infinity, mister? Infinity is to study. If I say eat, base form, eat, infinity, to eat. If you say, for example, work, base form is only work. Got it? Okay, remember. Let's go. Yes, no question. I say, Luisa is a lawyer. Luisa is a lawyer. She works at, somebody help me. This vocabulary we learned last weekend. What about the place where the lawyer works? Where does a lawyer work? Hello? How do you say, or what is the place where the lawyers work? Anaí, Diego, Daniela, Crystal, tell me, where does a lawyer work?
The court.
Court, okay, court.
House.
Courthouse. She works at a courthouse, remember. At a courthouse. Got it? Okay, she's a lawyer. She works at a courthouse. You got it? And I mean on Mondays. Okay, excuse me. Okay, let's go. Anaí, ask me a question, any kind of question about Luisa. You can ask the question with, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, because this is not information question. They are yes, no question. Okay, what is the first question that you can find about Luisa? Anaí, Matias, Diego, Crystal, what is the first question?
Teacher.
Yeah.
What does Luisa do?
Yeah,
What
this
does
is
Luisa do?
correct. Matthias, that question is perfect. But remember, this is only yes, no question. Remember, not information question.
Teacher, for example, is Luisa a doctor?
Yeah, but actually, according to Luis as a lawyer, she was at a
Luisa
courthouse on
Saldaña.
Monday. Okay. You say is Luisa a doctor? You say that. Okay, is Luisa a doctor? Anaí, is Luisa a doctor? Possible.
No, she isn't.
Correct. No, she isn't. Tell me, what does she do?
She is a liar.
Exactly. She is a lawyer. Great answer. Is Luisa a doctor? No, she isn't. She's a lawyer. Got it? She's a lawyer. After a period, capital letter. She's a lawyer. Okay. Tell me another question according to this one. For example, I say works. Remember, we works never use the verb to be. You can say, for example, does. Does Luisa work? Base form. Does Luisa work at a construction? At a construction company? Does Luisa work at a construction company? If you look carefully, in the first question, I use is. In the second question, I use does. Why I use that? Because I'm using the verb work. When you use the verb to be, don't apply a verb. No. If you use, in this case, for simple present question, because we are practicing this, remember, does Luisa work at a construction company? What is the answer, Michael? Michael, does Luisa work at a construction company?
No, she isn't, mister.
No, she isn't. Okay. Where does she work?
She works in a courthouse.
She works
Works.
at a courthouse. Okay, at a courthouse. Okay, very good. But you made a mistake, Michael. Have a look. What is the auxiliary in that question?
Yeah, that's.
Yes, remember.
It does.
If you look carefully about Luisa, is Luisa doctor? The auxiliary was is. In the answer, I use isn't for negative because the auxiliary is. If the answer was positive, yes, she is. But in the second question, with that, the auxiliary in the answer isn't correct. Correct the mistake, Michael. Does Luisa work at a construction company?
No, she doesn't.
Exactly. No, she doesn't. Excellent, Michael. Got it? No, she doesn't. Okay. That's correct. Is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Pay attention about this. With this information, you are going to find as many questions with yes, no question or information question. Today, I'm going to give you a bonus. If you ask correctly the question and you provide the right answer, you get a bonus, right? Very good. Let's go. For example, Sylvia, No you, Silvia Ponce, another person. Silvia is a chef. You know, what does a chef do? Silvia is a chef. She works at a restaurant, got it? From Monday to Friday. Got it? Okay. Silvia is a chef. I'm going to add more information. She works at a restaurant from Monday to Friday. Okay. She prepares delicious sushi. Yeah. Okay. Silvia is a chef. She prepares delicious sushi at a Japanese. Okay. Japanese restaurant from Monday to Friday. I'm gonna give you 20 seconds. Create a possible question. I'm going to ask for volunteers. If nobody is volunteer, I'm going to call you by your last name. You are going to open your microphone and you are going to ask me a question. You have 20 seconds. Okay. Volunteer. Volunteer, please.
Is Sylvia a chef?
Okay, who are you? Who are you? What's your name?
Scarlett.
Oh, Scarlett, thank you so much, Scarlett. Okay, Scarlett, are you ready? What is your first question about Sylvia?
Is Sylvia a chef?
Good. So that's me. Your question say, is Sylvia a chef? Good. Very good question. And this is considered a yes, no question because the answer, you know what it is. Yes, she is, or no, she does. No, she isn't. Next, volunteer. Remember, we are asking for volunteer. Thank you, Scarlett. Thank you so much. Very good question.
You're welcome, teacher.
Yeah. Next volunteer.
Me.
Sylvia, tell me.
Does Sylvia work at a restaurant?
Okay, let me help you. Okay, have a look to this one. You say, repeat again, does Sylvia work
at a restaurant?
Restaurant, okay, restaurant. Okay, have a look, please. No problem. That Sylvia works at a restaurant. I heard, Sylvia, I heard that you say works. Is correct, works with auxiliary?
No, work.
Oh, as words, sorry. Maybe I heard incorrectly. Good. Repeat again, Sylvia, your question, please.
Does Sylvia work at a restaurant?
Does Sylvia work at a restaurant? Remember, does Sylvia work at a restaurant? Good question, Sylvia. Excellent. I got it. Next volunteer, please. Remember, you can ask yes, no question or information question. Remember, it's up to you. Volunteer. Mhm.
Me, teacher.
Okay, let's go, Matthias. Thank you.
What does Sylvia do?
Oh, great. What does Sylvia do? Wow. This is an information question. What does Sylvia do? Matthias, when you ask the question, what does the person do? It's because you are looking for what? Time?
No, things and place. No, things. Things and the person.
For things, profession, right? Good. Excellent. Very good. Okay, so that means this is a yes no question. And this is for Matthias say what? What does? Remember, what this is that's an information question. Okay, very good. Next one, please. Another volunteer, please, in order to apply the correct question about Sylvia's. Actually, okay, Kenya Kichimbo, please. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Where does Sylvia work?
Oh, wow. It's just a question or information question?
Information question.
Exactly. Where does Sylvia work? Great question. That's an information question. Very good. Another one. Let's go. Monica Fuentes, thank you.
When does Sylvia go to the restaurant?
Oh, repeat again, please.
When does Sylvia go to the restaurant?
Yeah, but actually, I got confused because at the moment when you say the auxiliary, the correct is does. Does. Yeah, repeat again, please. Repeat again, please. Finally, then we go to Anai and Cory. Please.
When does Sylvia go to the restaurant?
When does Sylvia go to the restaurant? Okay, very good. Excellent question. Very good. To the restaurant. Excellent. Anai.
Yes. Does Sylvia work on Wednesday?
Please, one more time. Organize your thoughts and tell me, please.
Does Sylvia work on Wednesday?
Okay. That means this is a yes question. I say, does Sylvia
Work on Wednesday?
On Wednesday. Very good. This is a yes, no question. That's correct. Okay. Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent. I use that because actually, remember, I use work. Very good question. Let's go. Cory.
What kind of food does Sylvia prepare?
Okay, good question. What time does Sylvia?
No, what kind? What kind?
Oh, yeah. Good.
Yes.
Excellent. What kind of food? What kind of food?
Does Sylvia prepare?
Sylvia prepared. Good. You can say that Sylvia cooked. Okay. What kind of food does Sylvia prepare? Cory, this is a great question. Because actually, when you exist, not only directly with the WH, no. When you ask question with what, you say, for example, about music. What kind of music do you listen? Or you say, what time do you usually get up? What kind of beverage do you prefer? Got it? So with what you have different kind of expression. Excellent. So that's mean that is the auxiliary. This is a yes no question. Very good. And she used when in the first and the next before when. And I use what kind. Remember, what kind of food is part of the structure. What is the correct? But when you say kind of food, kind of music, that's mean that question is perfect. It's good. Denise.
Mi teacher, sería, what type of restaurant does Sylvia work?
Oh, good. What kind of restaurant? What kind of restaurant
Does Sylvia work in?
does Sylvia work?
In.
That's all. That's all. Yeah. What kind of restaurant does Sylvia work? She works at a Japanese restaurant. Got it? So remember, that is important. So at the moment to use, for example, kind of restaurant is part of what? Because actually you are referring for things. Okay, so what kind of restaurant does Sylvia work? Denise, thank you so much. Good question. Okay, guys, something really necessary is to identify when you use the WH, auxiliary, subject, and the verb. The verb is in base form. The verbs are in verb forms. You got it. And do not confuse if you are going to ask question with is, because actually when you use is, it's specific for location. It's specific for information that you require. So is Sylvia chef? Is Sylvia in the park? Is Corey in class? Got it? So remember, that is really necessary to identify. Excuse me, guys. Is it clear? Is it clear? Or would you like another activity? Is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
That's clear. Okay, good. Hey, let's go. I'm going to tell you a story. Leslie, Manrique, Marino, Maria Valareso, Heidi, and Kevin Suarez. Please turn on your camera. Are you ready? I'm going to tell you a story. Not a story. I'm going to mention some information about a good friend. You can take notes. You can take notes about the information, the most important information in order to apply the correct question. Are you ready? Yeah, good. I'm going to tell you something about a friend of mine. His name is Andres. He is 23 years old. He works at a hospital. He's a nurse. He works from Monday to Saturday. He wakes up at 6 a.m. every day to go to work. Finally, he returns or he travels to home at midnight. That's all. Are you ready? I'm going to give you 1 minute. I'm going to give you 1 minute. And you are going to create 1 or 2 questions. With all of this information, you are going to ask a question or 2 questions. It's a free talk. If your partner asks the question, another student answer the question. Is it clear? For example, I heard information about Andres. Teacher gave you or gave us 2 minutes, 1 minute, 1 minute in order to create the question. It's my turn. Okay. For example, who's Andres? Oh, you are going to tell me, another student. You ask the question. You only ask the question. Another student say, oh, he's a nurse. For example, who's Mr. Rodriguez? He's a teacher. You got it? So remember, one student is going to ask the question. The rest of the class are going to answer the question. You have 1 minute. Let's go. Time's up. Okay, everybody look the camera because actually you are going to ask question. Volunteer. I'm going to start with volunteers. Please, thumb up if you want to be a volunteer. Kenya, thank you so much to be the first volunteers. Okay, please, open your microphone and tell me your question.
Where does Andres work?
Please ask the question correctly, please. The intonation.
Is Andres a nurse?
Okay. Is Andres a nurse, guy?
Yes, he is.
Great. Point for Kenya, point for Scarlett. Very good. Let's go next one. Diego, your question, please.
Does he work in a hospital?
Good. Answer.
Yes, he does.
Excuse me. One more time, Diego. Repeat again the question.
Does he work in a hospital?
Okay.
Yes, he does.
Does Andres work in a hospital? Sylvia say, yes, he does. Sylvia and Diego, point for you. Thank you so much. Very good. Next one. Salome, your question, please.
And who is Andres?
Excuse me, repeat again.
Who is Andres?
Who's Andres? Yeah. Okay. In English, it's customary to use a contraction at least because you say Andres is the subject, not the subject pronoun. Who's Andres? If you want to ask the question with the subject pronoun, who is Andres? Who's he? No, it doesn't cover. Who is he? But when you use the subject, who's Andres? Use a contraction. One more time, please.
Okay. Who's Andres?
Who's Andres?
He is a nurse.
Alvarez Matias. Repeat again.
He is a nurse.
Excellent. Salome and Matias, please, one more time the question.
Who's Andres?
He is a nurse.
Very good. Excellent question, excellent answer. Salome Alvarez Matias, point for you. Thank you. Next one.
How old is Andres?
One more time, Denise, please. One more time.
How old is Andres?
So remember, you divide the question in two parts. The question is only one and using the right intonation.
Okay. How old is Andres?
Very good. How old is Andres? Answer.
It's 23.
He's 23. Question, Denise, your question was excellent. How old is he? Michael, you answered correctly. He is. He is actually, because you recognize your mistake. Do you remember at the beginning when you say I have? Well, actually remember have report protection, and actually for the age is the verb to be. Michael, great answer. Denise and Michael, point for you. Ana Ibarra, please, your question.
Where does Andres work?
One more time, please.
Where does Andres work?
Yeah, but remember, where is the intonation? Where does Andres work? No. Where does Andres work? One more time.
Where does Andres work?
Okay, but answer. Answer.
He works at hospital.
He works at a hospital. Great. Cody, your question, please. Point for you guys.
Where does Andres, no, when does Andres work?
Oh, yeah. If I want to be more specific for the time, what is the correct? Okay, Cody, repeat again. Repeat again. Okay, Cody.
When does Andres work?
When does Andres work? Okay, so you refer for the days, I suppose. Please answer. When does Andres work?
He works Monday to Thursday.
Okay. Repeat again, Diego, please.
He works on Monday to Saturday.
Yeah. He work, Diego, remember, apply the rules. He works from Monday to Saturday. Your answer, Diego, was excellent. Cody, good question. But Cody, I got a question for you. If I want to be specific for the time, how do you ask the question? What time?
Teacher, I got it.
Yeah, please.
What time does Andres get up?
Oh, what time does Andres get up? Okay, it's good. Cody, what time does Andres work? That's another kind of question, because when you say what time does Andres work, you are looking for the time, not for the day. What time does Andres work? You got it? And Diego say, what time does Andres get up? Answer. What time does Andres get up?
He's get up 6 a.m.
Okay, but Scarlett, your answer have a little mistake. He get up or he gets up.
Gets up.
Mm-hmm. Why? I'm working in those rules. Because actually, remember, when you are going to speak with somebody else, it's important to apply correctly. Oh, he gets up, no get up, because actually you are not applying the correct grammar speed, right? Okay, he gets up. The final one. Oh my goodness, the last one, please, quickly, let's go. We have recess. Sylvia, your question?
When does Andres go to the hospital?
When does Andres goes to the hospital? Actually, it's a similar question, but it's a great question. It's the same, but actually you have to reply only the same information about the single say. Okay, Sylvia say, repeat again, Sylvia, please.
When does Andres go to the hospital?
When does Andres go to the hospital, please? Somebody help me?
Mr. Andres goes to the hospital from Monday to Saturday.
Exactly, Marino. He goes to the hospital from Monday to Saturday. Marino, only just one detail. Is Sylvia say, when does Andres goes to the hospital? At the moment to answer the question, remember Andres is in the question. In the answer, it's not a good idea to mention the subject, use a subject pronoun. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Exactly.
he goes to the hospital from Monday to Saturday.
Good. Excellent. Okay, Sylvia and Marino, great participation. Guys, this morning you got a great participation about question forms about just no question or information question. My last question for you. Everything is clear about this explanation? Everything is clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay, Denise, I know you are tired. You are kind of tired. That's the moment to go for recess. And guys, please go to recess and have breakfast, drink water, drink coffee, go to the restroom, whatever. Please turn off your camera and your microphone, and thank you. Daniela, Natalie, Dani, go to recess. Yes, please turn off your camera. Thank you. We back. You fixed them in. Hello, hello. Okay. Let's go. Pay attention, please, everybody, to the attendance. Okay. Ibarra,
Present.
please turn on your camera. Bamonde. Bamonde. Cesar, no. Cody Reyes. Cody Reyes. Breakfast time over, guys. Daniela Martillo.
Present.
Okay. Daniel Guin. Daniel.
Present.
Okay, please turn on your camera. Denis Robalino. Denis Robalino.
Present teacher.
Okay, Diego Kisingo.
Present teacher.
Okay, turn on your camera, please. Eli Romero.
Present teacher.
Thank you. Giovanca Vargas. Giovanca Vargas. Okay. Heidi Garofalo.
Present, Mr.
Okay, Kenia Kichimbo.
Present.
Okay, Kelly Zambrano. No. Kevin Suarez.
Present teacher.
Okay, please turn on your camera. Cristel Pesantes.
Present.
Okay. Leslie Manrique.
Present, Mr.
Okay, Marino Cantos. Matías Álvarez.
Present teacher.
Okay, Michael Atarihuana.
Present teacher.
Thank you. Mónica Fuentes.
Present.
Okay, Natalie Tutibén. Natalie Tutibén. Salomé Ronquillo. Scarlett Berbeluir. Oh, Salomé.
Present teacher.
Okay,
Salome present.
thank you. Silvia Ponce.
Present teacher.
Okay, María Valareso.
Present.
Okay, thank you. Please, I'm gonna call you one more time to those students that didn't say present, please. Cesar Bamonde, last call. Cody Reyes,
Present.
thank you. Giovanca Vargas. Giovanca Vargas, accent. Marino Cantos. And Natalie Tutibén. Okay, thank you so much. Okay. Okay, let's go. Kenya. Kenya, where do you usually go on vacation?
I usually read a book or watch series
Okay,
or movies.
listen carefully. Where do you usually go on holiday?
I usually go to Milagro.
Oh, yeah. Great. Okay, good. Leslie Manrique. Leslie, what do you do? What do you do for living? It's a common question that we are applying in classes this day. What do you do?
I do work. I do work.
Okay, thank you. Mónica Fuentes.
Yes, mister.
What time do you get up every day?
9 o'clock.
I get up, please. Remember, long answer.
I get up 9 o'clock.
At 9 o'clock, okay? María Valereso. Do
Yes,
you like TV? Do you like to watch TV?
yes, yes, I like.
Yes, I do. Do you like to watch TV? Yes, I do. What kind, pay attention, what kind of TV program do you like? I mean, cartoon, soap opera, movies. What do you usually watch? What kind of TV program do you watch?
Usually mm, see movies.
Yeah. Remember, so in this day, we are applying the use about the adverb frequency, and usually it's an adverb frequency. In this context, in this moment, we are applying after the subject. I usually watch movies. Got it? That is the correct one. Scarlett. Scarlett, what time do you go to the university?
I usually goes to 9 o'clock.
You usually go at
o'clock.
not
9
to,
o'clock.
at. I go to the university at
9 o'clock. Okay.
at 9 o'clock. Okay. Don't confuse. That kind of question is not difficult. It's only to practice, right? Isa Romero, do you work?
No, I don't.
No, I don't. Heidi Garofalo. Do you like English?
I like.
Do you like English?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Mónica Fuentes. Do you speak English?
Yes, I do.
Exactly.
I need it.
Yeah, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Right? Denise. Do you listen to music?
No, I don't.
Oh, really? You don't like music?
No.
What do you prefer?
Like,
Oh, yeah, but you listen. Okay.
I like dance. No.
Oh, really?
Listen to music.
Okay, good. Matthias, do you play video games?
Yes, I do.
What's your favorite?
MMO
What?
video games.
What kind of game is this?
It's
an action.
adventure.
It's an
Adventure.
action. Drama.
Adventure games.
Oh,
Adventure.
really? Okay, good. Thank you, Matthias. Thank you so much. Natalie Tutibain. Do you watch soap opera? Soap opera. Soap opera. Soap opera is a, well, that's like composed word that you use to express novelas. Do you watch soap opera? Soap opera.
No, I do.
No, I don't. Or yes, I do.
No, I don't.
No, I don't. You don't have time. You have to study hard. Well, good. Okay, guys, excuse me. The explanation about yes, no question and information question is clear. Got it? At least, thumb up. Is clear? Yeah? For everybody? Good. Okay, let's go. Continue, please, because actually we have to explain more activities. Please tell me, can you see? Okay.
Not yet.
Not yet. Very good answer. Very good answer. Yeah.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, good. So actually, at the beginning, we introduced a lot of, well, some information related about Veronica Cuadrado. Take care, guys. If you find this name in your ADI platform activities, remember the letter O have a consonant, have an apostrophe. If you find this name in your quizzes, please copy and paste. Got it? Copy and paste. Okay. Then we explain the use about the WH or the word ordering question. I explained that when you use what, where, when, why, how, and who. After that, we work in class or we practice the difference between about information question and yes, no question. And I ask this question to you online, sorry, in this session. Okay, it's time to go to the digital book in order to know this. But before this, please. Before this, we are going to practice these activities. Please pay attention. You are going to scramble the words in order to create questions. Please, wait a minute. Okay, here you are. This is 7A word order in question with be and present simple. For example, what is the correct question for number 1? Is your rugby popular in country? Volunteer, please. Not for all of you, only one. Is your rugby? Kenya, what is the first one?
Is rugby popular in your country?
Is rugby popular?
Your country.
Okay, so remember when I explained the use about country? This is a little strong. Country, country. Yeah, one more time, please, Kenya.
Is rugby popular in your country?
Include the sounds with you is a little like